for any training if the allowances from the Cote d'Ivoire, issues, they've not collected, their houses and their lands. There are bonuses from AFCON that are still pending. There are bonuses from the Zimbabwe game in Uyo, bonuses from the Benin Republic and Rwanda, and bonuses and of course camp allowances for all those games. And again, the players are asking for special package because the other African countries in this same World Cup qualifiers, talking about this playoff, are getting, incentives, special packages from their government, from their federation, and nothing from the NFF to the players. So the players are demanding for proper, of course, allowances and special packages. But the truth to it is the Super Eagles officials have come out to say they are not part of the saga. That is only the players that are demanding these special bonuses from the NFF. And, talking to, the National Sports Commission, they've said, with the players and, of course, the team are saying it's a lie, that they've cleared all the outstanding bonuses. And they said no. They've not cleared it, and that is still on the table. So we have outstanding bonuses all the way from AFCON, and they have the special bonus that they are asking the NFF to pay them either.
Well, 9:03 is the time we're hearing Sulaiman Polja all the way from Morocco speaking about the drama in Super Eagles camp, who decided to boycott a training session yesterday ahead of that crucial clash against your opponent, and saying no payment, no going back to the pitch. How important is the World Cup playoffs for Super Eagles of Nigeria, for the Super Eagles players, even for fans and media? Well, remember, William Troost-Ekong has debunked reports that the players have demanded a special bonus for the 2026 FIFA World Cup playoffs. We've got players who have played in the Super Eagles of Nigeria, won the the green and white color, and we've got different reports about that. A former Nigerian international will be joining me on the Kickoff Sports Show this morning, talking about the decision of the players, what NFF should take into action, what is expected, and remember, should Nigeria fail to qualify for the World Cup, what will be the hope of the players? Should we say some players should be banned from the national team for life? Dukud is a former Nigerian international. He's joining me live on the show this morning. Talk about the whole saga concerning the Super Eagles of Nigeria in Morocco ahead of the playoffs. Remember, you win the first game, you go to the next, but you lose, you're out. Dukudi, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure. Good morning, Nigerians.
Yeah. I guess you are done with your coaching course in Abuja.
Yeah. We finished last week.
All right, we'll still talk about that. Now, let's talk about the drama in Morocco. It is 48 hours to that game against Panthers of Gabon, and we are seeing the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Instead of us hearing, the players, everybody's in camp, they're sounding optimistic, but it's now bonuses backlogged all the players that the players are now complaining about and pulling out of training session. Do you think this is the right decision, the right time for the players?
It's not a new thing to the Super Eagles. If you've been there before, it's not a new thing. We are used to it. Even during our time, it always happened like that. So for me, it's not a new thing. Like I said, it's been there for a while. But these guys, we should kudos to the current Super Eagles players. Unlike our set, these guys, they really have patience. For holding them about 2 years match bonuses and almost 2 years, and they've not complained. It's just because most of them were not born in Nigeria. That is just the fact. If, for example, we go to the Super Eagles because, one, passion to play for the Super Eagles, that's the first thing. But the second thing is, like, when these monies are being paid to the NFF, CAF and FIFA give grants so that they will ease the national, the federation problem. So that is why CAF and FIFA always dole out money so that at least they will cushion like I said, the association's problem in terms of funding. So when you get this money, what do you do with it? These monies are meant for the development of football and for the players who are the actors. First and foremost, without the actors who are the players, there's no football. Without the actors who are the players, there's no coaches. Without the actors who are the players, there's no management. That is the truth. That is why FIFA says the first people that have football is the players. Football is about the players. Like I said, without the players, they are the main actors. If these monies are being paid, why don't you give these monies to the players? Now you now accumulate it. At the end of the day, this is now a lump sum of money, and you cannot bring that money out again. So it's going to affect the players. Like I said, you see, somebody said, I listened to a radio station now in Lagos, and somebody was saying the players are not patriotic. They're not patriotic enough. And I ask a question. If these players, they have families like you do, the senators in Nigeria, don't they collect money monthly? Have you ever heard about the senator being owed for 2 years? I was just saying, so is that one patriotic that the players that played for 2 years and they've not been paid? What is the timing? Is there any timing for it? For me, the timing is not bad. It's because this is a country where we are. It's when the stake is high or higher than that, then you can get your money. And the players, they knew that if they don't get their money now, most of them will never come to the Super Eagles again. I don't want to mention names of some players who fought for their money during our time, and these current players, they were excluded and they were banished from the national team without no reason, because they fought for their right. This is the right of the players. It's their right. They are entitled to it. They earn it and they worked for it. That's what I want to say.
Okay. It is their money, they worked for it. Now, a lot of people are talking about Nigeria going to the World Cup, looking at how important this particular game is. Maybe for some people, they are thinking maybe they can't just go to the Africa Cup of Nations to go and protest. Maybe that could have been a right time for them to protest. I mean, for CAF is organizing that one, although FIFA and CAF is organizing the playoffs. But don't you think it will also affect the psyche of the players playing against Gabon tomorrow?
I ask a question again. If, for example, you work where you work now, you are being owed 2 years salaries, how would you feel? Don't you have a family? You see, we don't put ourselves in the players' shoes. Put yourself in their own shoes. Because they play in Europe does not mean they don't have problems. They still have problems. So if they work for it, like I said, and they earned it, and they work for it hard, they have to get their money. So when people were saying a World Cup, what is World Cup? Without Nigeria, World Cup will still go on. With Nigeria, World Cup will go on. So we've not been there before, and the Qatar World Cup went on. So if this is the time they want to get their money, and they feel this is the time they want to get their money, they should give them their money. If they really want to go to the World Cup, the NFF and whoever is owing their money should provide their money for them and let them play. These are top class professionals. I'm not against if they train or they don't train. They just came back from Europe. 2 trainings does not decide anything. 2 trainings does not decide anything. You can recover for one training section, full day rest. Normally, you recover for full day rest. So taking 1 day out of it does not make anything. If they're going to qualify, they will still going to qualify. So that one is not the reason. But they should give them their money so that they will be happy to play. When you're not happy, how do you play? Football is joy. When you're happy, that is when you can give your all.
I mean, if I hear you correctly, if they rest for 24 hours, they can still train the following day.
Yes. Of course, yes.
So maybe they use that opportunity to also rest. So if you were, now you have your license. Is it a FIFA or the CAF license now?
It's a CAF license B, yeah. Okay,
so if you were to be Coach Eric Shell this morning, what will you be telling the players? 24 hours to play against Gabon.
Like I said, we are not new to it. I've been part of it in the Super Eagles that we boycotted the training in Egypt, and we still won our game against the Egyptians. So these are, like I said, they are top class professionals. If you listen, these guys are so patient. Let me tell you the truth. These guys are so patient. For 2 years, come on, 2 years is a lot.
So how do you now motivate the players?
See, the motivation comes from the players, not from the coach. Like I said, the players are the actors. We are just there to guide them, to manage them, just to guide them and manage them and pick the best out of the pool of players and to make it a winning team. That is why the coaches are there. We are not the ones playing. Okay, like I said, what the coach is going to do, he knows what he's going to do. For him now is for these players to call, they should call it off earlier so that at least he can work on something so that he can build the team. He is just to put the players together and say, okay, fine. The combination, that is what he needs as a player so that we get the combination. When you get the combination right as a coach, then everything is solved. So for him, he doesn't have a problem like that. But the thing now is the mentality of the players. They need to be psyched up. I mean, the physiotherapy, everybody has to work on the players now because of their mentality. Because some of them, their minds are out of that place. You understand? So It's for them now to bring the psychologists and say, okay, you work on these guys, talk to them so that they can calm down and play. Playing is not my problem. These are quality players, like I said, world-class players, like I said. So that one is not my problem. Not training for one day doesn't mean anything, but they should make them happy. When they're happy, they will give us their best. We saw it in Uyo, the last game they played, because everybody was in good frame of mind and they brought out the best result that we ever had in the World Cup qualifier. So for me, it's not a problem. They are top-class players.
Okay, before I allow you go, Dukudi, do you see Nigeria qualifying from this playoff? And if we fail to go to the World Cup, yes, World Cup will go on. What should be the next decision? Should the Glass House members resign? Should the players say goodbyes and we start rebuilding? Or everything should just remain as status quo in 60 seconds?
For me, I know they will qualify. I have no doubt about it. They're going to give in their best. As soon as they enter the field, they throw away those problems. That's why they are top-class professionals, like I said. They don't bring their personal problems into the field of play because they know the world is watching and they want to, make their profile high. 2, if we don't go to the World Cup, for me, it's not a new thing. We should learn. We've never learned from our mistakes before. This thing has been reoccurring, like I said, during our days. It started from our days. Up to today, they've not found a solution. And once these things happen, for me, they should find a lasting solution to this problem in terms of settling allowances and everything. That is just me. For me, my personal opinion.
Thank you very much, Coach Dukudi, for talking to us this morning, and we wish the Super Eagles all the best.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. We wish them the best.
All right. I also wish you all the best as well.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you too. God bless Nigeria. Former Super Eagles player and former coach of Shooting Stars, the Sunshine. Yes, it's once managed Sunshine Stars, the ones that managed Rangers, and even Osho United. Dukudi there. Aramide Fumilomi featuring Sadauda.
I know come this life just to suffer. So if it ain't about the money, my homie, don't bother. Mokari, 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 molulu, 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 mojo, jo, 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 jo. And for me, love me, and by me, go me, and love me, love, and for me, love me. Please better have my money, pay me what you owe me. Please better have my money, pay me what you owe me, owe me.
Na 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 na.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria and reactions concerning the protest to boycott a training session yesterday ahead of the clash against Gabon for the World Cup playoff yesterday. And, well, according to response coming from William Troost-Ekong, after Oluwashino Kelechi, a popular sports writer, on social media, who posted a message saying that 2026 World Cup playoff, Nigerian players, officials boycott training in Bonus Row. The full squad, including officials, boycott training in Morocco because of unresolved issues with outstanding payments. Now, William Troost-Ekong's response 9 hours ago says, once resolution is found, we will be the first to confirm any other statements, claim, or especially demands other than the rightful request written about below is false. All we want and continue to do is focus on the big games ahead. We'll go on a break, and when we come back, we'll check you through other sports. We come back to football. Read your comment on the Facebook fan page. We're live on the Facebook, Solutions 939 FM. Do not go anywhere.
It's a brand new day, I'm feeling stronger. Yeah, I fit to do anything, I fit to do my work now. Yesterday was tough, but I don't repair, I don't recover. Yeah, see me as a fresh. Now they ask me how will I do it? Like me, I say I still in the way. If you fuck up soul, I'm for liquido.
Repair and recover with Astamine, a blend of amino acids and multivitamins.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Aweni Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Aweni Arena Event Center is where your event.
Great people of Oyo State, the Omoluabis of Jericho Businessmen Club, JBC, invites you to its third annual socio-economic summit with the theme Future Ready Oyo State, Tech, Talent and Transformation for a Thriving Tomorrow.
Join us at the Jericho Businessmen's Club's annual Social Economic Summit, a gathering of great minds shaping a future-ready Oyo State, happening live at the International Conference Center, University of Ibadan, on Friday, November 21, 2025.
Let's explore how digital skills and innovation can drive prosperity for our state.
The summit also includes a future-ready youth digital boot camp to equip young people with in-demand tech skills.
Special guest of honor are His Excellency Engineer Sheyi Makinde, Executive Governor of Oyo State, Dr. Bosun Tijani, Federal Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy. The Royal Father of the Day is Imperial Majesty Oba Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja, Arusa 1, Olubadan of Ibadan land.
Attendance is free, so register now at summit.jbcibadan.org.
Jericho Businessmen Club, shaping tomorrow together.
Have you thought about what we discussed regarding our daughter's future?
Which one? You mean school?
Yes, exactly. Now that she has finished university, we need to think about our career path, don't you think so?
Yes, babe, I think so. I was actually thinking about Ripple's Catering Academy. I've been hearing great things about the academy, and that's the best place to acquire a culinary skill in Ibadan. And they, on the other hand, have been announcing the resumption of the new session for a while now. But, babe, it seems we have missed the registration window.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate.
Wait. Good news! So based on popular demand, the Academy just reopened their registration portal this week to accommodate a few more people. It's for the fastest individuals who will seize this rare privilege and join the last batch for the year 2025.
Wow, that's great. Then let's not waste time anymore.
Then they have amazing courses like Intercontinental Cuisine Mastery, Authentic African Cuisine, Cakes and Sugar Crafts, Pastries and Small Chops, Grills and Barbecue, and many more.
Wow. Then, Annie, let us register immediately.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome. Yeah. Ripple's Catering Academy. Here she comes. Don't miss this golden opportunity to learn from the best and build a successful career in the food industry. This is your chance to end 2025 on a winning note. Acquiring a culinary skill and becoming a culinary professional is a huge achievement. For registration and inquiries, call 0912-310-1965 or 0805-915-9722. Visit us at Ibaoluyole House, directly opposite Heritage Mall, Okeado Road, Dugbe, Ibadan. Ripple's Catering Academy, changing lives, fulfilling dreams.
Guess who's coming to town? Father Christmas himself is setting up his magical grotto, and it's landing soon, right here in the heart of your favorite city, Ibadan. Get ready for gifts, laughter, and that special Christmas sparkle for the whole family. Keep your radio dials locked on Solutions 939 FM Ibadan for all the details, date, time, and how your kids can meet Santa. Solutions FM, spreading the Christmas spirit.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
check the time right now, 9:21 from Solutions 939 FM. Still kick off sports show. My name is Oladapo. Couldn't be remember earlier. We started with a discussion of the current issue with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, right there in Morocco for the FIFA World Cup playoffs and the boycott for the players. We're getting reactions on the Facebook fan page. We spoke with the former Nigerian international Dukudi a few minutes ago. Now, looking at the Facebook fan page, Dave Kuti is saying, "Good morning, young striker. I do understand that every worker is due for his wages, and seems the only language NFF officials understand is to boycott games. NFF they disappoint on a steady note. Kuku call them a marker." Now, Ajaboja Yusuf is saying, "Good morning, commentator Jalara Henry, who's watching you off all the way from Oyo Town, saying, 'Good morning, Mr. Dakwa.' Good morning to you too, Mr. Jalara Henry." Well, maybe the language Nigerian government or Nigerians understand is to boycott or go on strike. Now let's talk more football stories here before switching gears to talk other sporting stories. Well, for Bukayo Saka, who is now with the Three Lions of England, said he agrees with Thomas Tuchel's assessment that he needs to score more goals for England. The winger became Arsenal's highest goal scorer for England when he backed a 3-0 friendly win over Wales, but Tuchel expressed surprise that it was only his 13th goal for his country in 46 appearances. He said 30 goals would be a better mark as he laid down the gauntlet to the 24-year-old who regularly finds the net for Arsenal. But for Lamine Yamal, according to updates we are getting, says Barcelona forward Lamine Yamal will miss Spain's World Cup qualifiers against Georgia and Turkey as he continues to manage an ongoing groin. Yamal was called up by Spain last week but underwent a small procedure in Barcelona on Monday, best known to the Royal Spanish Football Federation, to try and fix the problem. Now, the RFEF have said they were surprised by Barcelona's decision not to inform them of the situation but accept that Yamal needs 7 to 10 days rest and have therefore allowed him to return to Barcelona. Now, still talking about World Cup. Now, a face we may be seeing for the last time going to the FIFA World Cup is from Portugal, and he currently applies his trade for a Saudi Arabian club. Is none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo says next summer's World Cup will be his last major tournament before he retires. The 40-year-old forward, who has won 5 Ballon d'Or trophies, also says he will stop playing in the next 1 or 2 years.
The people realize that when I say soon, it's in 6 months, 1 year. No, I'm joking. When I mean soon, I'm gonna back in the days and tell you, I'm really enjoying the moment right now. As you know, in the football, when you reach some age, you count the months very quick. So the moment is good. As I tell you before, I feel very good in this moment. I score goals. I still feel quick and sharp. I'm enjoying my game in the national team and Al Nassr. But of course, let's be honest. What I mean soon is probably 1-2 years. I'm still be at the game.
So you expect this World Cup to be your last, do you?
Definitely yes, because I will be 41 years old, and I think will be at the moment. And in the big competition, that's I don't know yet. As I told you before, I'm enjoying the moment. But when I mean soon, it's really soon because I give everything for football. I'm in the game for the last 25 years. I did everything. I have many records in the different scenarios in the clubs and also in the national teams. I'm really proud. So let's enjoy the moment, live the moment.
Let's enjoy the moments with the moments from Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, so this is the man who's already proud of the record he has set for Portugal. Now, remember, Portugal will qualify for the World Cup if they beat the Republic of Ireland on Thursday. Next summer's tournament would be his record 6th and final World Cup. Now, switching the gears a bit to talk about football before talking tennis. And Arsenal Crystal Palace have seen their Premier League matches on the weekend before Christmas move forward a day due to the Carabao Cup quarterfinal on December 23. Arsenal and Palace were due to face away trips on December 21 to Everton and Leeds respectively. But because of the Carabao Cup quarterfinal being scheduled for 48 hours later, they will both now play their fixtures on Saturday, December 20 at 8 p.m. Now, let's switch a bit and talk tennis. A man from Spain is eyeing the world number one back, and he's Carlos Alcaraz. Well, he has been talking tough. He came through a thriller against De La Fries to move within one win after year-end world number one ranking, and Lorenzo Musetti captivated the crowd at the ATP Finals in Turin. Well, Spanish top seed Alcaraz battled back to overcome American 3-6-7, 7-5, 6-3 in a high-quality 2-hour and 48 minutes contest. But he made it clear that he was not even putting the world number one on his mind. All he wanted to do was to make a bold statement to win.
Well, at the beginning, I'm trying not to think about it, to be honest, but it's really difficult not to think about the number one spot. At the beginning of the match, I thought a little bit about it, but during the match, there were a lot of things to think about, and the thought about the number one was gone. In my mind, I was thinking about how can I turn around the match, because I had really difficult moments, and I wasn't playing that good, I guess.
All right, now, according to the breakdown, we are tracking at the moment concerning Carlos Alcaraz if he's going to make that world number one. Alcaraz will seal the world number one ranking and a place in the semi-finals with victory over Musetti tomorrow. Rival Yannick Sinner must defend his title and hope Alcaraz loses a group match and does not reach the final to claim the top ranking. But looking at games of today, in the Bog group, Ben Shelton will take on Felix Auger-Aliassime by 2 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Yannick Sinner will take on Alexander Zverev. Well, remember, Novak Djokovic has been talking. He spoke with Piers Morgan yesterday, saying and warning Yannick Sinner that his 3 months doping ban will hang over him like a cloud, and questioned both the timing and length of the sanction handed to the Italian. Here is Novak Djokovic.
Is it a case of the top players get treated at a different level in relation to that kind of thing?
People that will always try to bring that forward.
Do you believe him?
Look, I've known Yannick since he was probably 13, 14 years of age. Because his first coach, first like serious coach that was working with him in those crucial years was my coach as well, Riccardo Piatti. And I used to train quite a bit at Piatti's academy in Italy. And I was practicing with Sinner a lot of the times when he was a junior. And, I liked him actually a lot because he was always skinny as I was and tall, and grew up skiing, grew up on the mountains. So very similar story to mine. And he always came across very genuine, very nice, very quiet, had his own, world, and he didn't really, care too much about the lights of the society, so to say.
Well, we'll talk more about Yannick Sinner's speech, same as Novak Djokovic tomorrow. But coming up next is from the dailies. Comrade Ayade Jadishokbe is here. He's not wearing a cap this morning. He's not wearing native like Inyesom Wike yesterday. He's not standing before a military officer. He's standing before the mic this morning. Top of the morning to you, comrade. How you doing? You look very simple and gentle this morning.
I'm always gentle.
So someone said Inyesom Wike should be very careful. What if there was an accidental discharge yesterday? What will we be saying this morning?
Well, we will have been saying something else which I don't want to open my mouth to say, but that was an uncivil one. There is a minimum acceptable level of conduct in public space. That does not fit into it. The military officer maintained a level of decorum, and he was just saying, sir, that was a level of discipline decorum, but our civil political leader was just on rampage.
I know you want to say more this morning.
I think I've said enough.
No. You have not said enough. You will say that on From the Dailies. And maybe other military officers should learn from that military officer yesterday. I'm not a military officer. Adedamola Lafenwa is not a military officer. He's a civilian, not a bloody civilian. But all we need to do is to do things that make sense. Maybe like what that man did yesterday. More to come on From the Dailies. Do not go anywhere. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. Like we say, keep doing sports and stay safe.